So I'm Birgit Schreier-Duarte. My name is this. And I'm the dramaturg and associate director of this project. And I've been with this work since its very first incarnation in 2010, when we first came together, Josette Rochelle Mingo and Dawn Jani Burley, with the help and support of Nightwood Theatre in Toronto.
Our focus was an Edgar Allan Poe story, a well-known story called The Fall of the House of Usher. This is a gothic, dark, and creepy story which we examined, explored, and analyzed until emerged for us three characters: a Black woman, a white woman, and a deaf woman.
It speaks today because I still think we struggle with the different communities' oppression. Who is more oppressed? What do we know about other people's histories? And how has that impacted the societies and communities we come from today?
In terms of my own identity, as a Black woman, I'm Jamaican Canadian. And I connect with Harriet because in terms of her backstory, she is coming from slavery. She's coming with this hard shell that she walks with and lives with. And I hold that as I'm in character when I'm Harriet. The themes are heavy and they're dark, and I definitely smile more than Harriet does. But I know that she has joy within her, and I know that she's, at the end of the day, she has warmth. It's just finding that and sharing that.
There are multiple identities in these three women that come together, and they are different. But the three women also are unified in something by the end of the play. I guess I relate to that as well. There is difference, but also seeing the humanity under all of them. We've answered so many questions, and the really exciting part of that is what we discover comes about through working together in the room and the collaboration, because any group that comes together is different, and there's different challenges and different languages despite the literal language difference. When I was young, I always thought it was deaf people who were oppressed and deaf people who struggled. And it wasn't until later that I realized that oppression was shared. There were other minority, marginalized communities who experienced oppression. And there was rich histories to explore in these shared oppressions and histories. And they came out in this story and in this play. We have taken that script and that history of the process and production and superimposed it on what we see in the world today. The physicality, the visual nature of some of the theater that we're bringing about that isn't sound-based is really groundbreaking.
I'm communicating now, and many people will understand what I'm saying, not just because of what I speak, but because of the interpreter. Access isn't just about an interpreter, and it's not just about deaf people being able to communicate with hearing people. The consequence of the lack of access is psychological and spiritual. It's historic. These are not just images because they look good. These are images, visual storytelling, that actually people are able to read, understand, and feel.
I know we can't really expect to change people's minds and to actually see a change right away, but I do believe theater can make people aware of deep-rooted problems and just encourage people to start a dialogue and actually be curious about each other. And I really do believe this is one of the projects that can do that, not just here in Toronto, but on different stages. And hopefully we can reach as many audience members as we can.